floor on both feet and smiled at the demon. "Tahquitz, is that the best you can do?" I felt as if I were a bird, floating among the high branches and hilltops. "I do not want to play with you. I want to kill you. Now join me so that I may do so." In a rage, Tahquitz took a boulder the size of 10 bears and heaved it towards Algoot. Algoot swiftly stepped aside as it rolled harmlessly down the mountain. Taking a boulder twice as large, Algoot heaved it up the mountain, striking a stunned Tahquitz. Scores of such rock were thrown back and forth between monster and man. All along the mountains and valleys, these huge boulders landed, all of which may still be seen today on Mount San Jacinto and the Moreno Valley below. In years to come, elders who gave witness to this battle claimed that the granite monoliths of Suicide and Lily Rocks are remnants of this fierce battle. But Algoot's aim was truer, more deadly than that of the demon. Hour after hour the conflict waged, but little by little Algoot began to get the better of his foe. Seeing that he was losing the battle, Tahquitz turned himself into a gigantic buck and began to run away and escape. Algoot quickly caught up with the fleeing mountain monster, took hold of his twisted rack and pulled him to the ground. Again, Tahquitz, using the powers of a wizard, changed again into a bear-like creature of enormous proportions, and began to claw and squeeze Algoot in a mighty hold. Algoot flexed his powerful chest and arms to break free of this death grip, and turned on his foe. Tahquitz ran in fear to a wide lake, changing form once again into a fearsome serpent as he entered the water. As a serpent, he planned on luring Algoot into the lake's depths, where he would attempt to drown the Cahuilla chief. Algoot immediately understood Tahquitz's wicked plan but pursued him regardless, for he knew the battle would soon be over. Bleeding and almost broken, the chief dived after the serpent Tahquitz and overtook the rapidly swimming beast. Grasping his scaly tail, Tahquitz rose up above the lake's surface to open his fanged maw in order to deliver a deadly bite into Algoot. As the snake's head reared back to strike, Algoot released the tail and leaped up to grab the snake behind its head. In desperation, the serpent Tahquitz thrashed so violently that he cut away a portion of the shoreline, causing the lake to drain into the foothills and flatlands below. Algoot maintained his forceful grip, all the while squeezing ever tighter until the snake's eyes took on a filmy glaze and its slashing tail moved no longer. Tahquitz was dead, the lifeless snake coiled along the muddy lake bottom lying next to the still form of Algoot. Many of the more courageous tribe members had witnessed the final act of the contest and came running to Algoot's side. Near death himself, he instructed them to gather the driest of wood and build a funeral pyre to burn the body of Tahquitz. Although the monster was dead, his body and evil spirit must be burned by smokeless fire.